Libras, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of September 25th through October 1st. There is an Aries full moon this week, and for you Libras, the astrology does indicate that there could be some tower energy related to your relationships, especially your significant partnerships. Now, this can be business or personal. So pay attention to that energy. Also see where Aries is in your chart, what house is ruled by Aries. And if you don't know that information, I always link Pam Gregory's free birth chart in every video description in case you need to look that up. But whatever this tower energy, like this sudden change, like direction change, whatever it is, it's bringing something that has been like feeling like a burden off your plate. So even if it doesn't at face value seem good for you, the tarot and the astrology is saying that, you know, keep your vibration in your Libra energy, especially because we are entering Libra season, okay? So stay on the side of fairness, balance, justice, and you'll rise above it all. So that air energy, that Libra energy is really going to be able to lift us up. And so if we're at a high vibration, we're going to be able to rise above all of it, okay, and not get stuck in the gunk. Another important thing for you Libras, especially because you're an air sign, to spend as little as time possible on social media, especially in the coming weeks, because after this Aries full moon in October, it is eclipse season. So we're going to have, I mean, like I said, once Libra season started, I've been saying it all month, that like we're really things are gonna pick up pace, okay? And we wanna be ready. We wanna be aligned with that forward moving energy. And it just feels like your forward moving energy is gonna be in a different direction than where it is right now. But it's gonna bring in this, which is pretty cool. And also, so Libra season you can visualize as the star, and along with that new judgment paradigm coming in, and that Capricorn paradigm is crumbling, okay? So let it crumble, right? It needs to come to an end. Whatever this is, see the blessing in disguise, okay? Embrace the new. Recognize that there's a need for change, that it's opening you up to this abundance, okay, Libras? So I'm really getting a lot of messages here to open yourself up to allowing whatever it is that's guiding you away from something, because it's going to bring you a really big change in direction, but also a change in luck, okay? So if you've been, you know, if this has been some sort of power struggle, if this is a power struggle, choose your battles wisely and know when it's time to just move away from something, okay? But yeah, I mean, especially too, if you have a lot of Libras, if you have a lot of Aries in your chart, pay attention to where it is, like what planets, you know, especially if you have something like Mars in Aries, like I do. That assertiveness can really amplify, right? And also here's a reminder too, for your shadow work. If you have not done your shadow work yet, please do it before the end of the month, okay? All of these planets in retrograde, it's the perfect time for shadow work. And if you don't have to like get it all done, right? But at least activate it, right? Start the process, because when we can face our shadow and not see it as something to be ashamed of or guilty of, you are conditioned because of the way you were conditioned, okay? Accept this part of you. And this is, everybody's being called on this shadow work. Everybody's been getting this Five of Swords energy. We have to get to the root of it. These triggers are going to keep triggering us. We're going to keep having this volatile reaction to certain things if we don't resolve whatever it is, that wherever it's coming from in our shadow, right? We need to look our shadow in the face, accept our shadow for what it is. You came to this world as just this infinite light, and then that light was told to fit in a certain box, right? And it's that conditioning that builds our shadow. And then the older we get, the more we project our shadow. And if we don't face our shadow side, those projections we see more and more in other people. So please take time to do the shadow work. I'm actually going to be doing some shadow work videos, because I have been suggesting that people too, you know, go on YouTube and TikTok. There's plenty of guided meditations, but I really want to get to like the deep psychoanalytical information of it, because I'm a huge fan of Carl Jung, so happy to research that and put it on my page. But oh, also shadow work journal. I'm linking it in every video for all of September. I found one on Amazon. I've been using it. It's wonderful. The dreams that come from it are amazing, like so much clarity. So we're entering Libra season. This is your energy, okay? Do not sink down to the low vibration chaos of the 3D Capricorn world that's crumbling right now. Keep yourself up in the air where you belong, okay, Libras? Go with the flow and just, like I said, as much as you can detach from that 3D gunk, the better off you will be. Because, oh, also too, like really take a look. This is the perfect time for everybody to take a look at their North Node, because your North Node is your future, right? It is, interesting. It's your path, it's your destiny, right? It's like the hero's journey. Like this is what you're supposed to be, the journey that you're on and what you're going to achieve and how you achieve it, you know, especially when you connect it to your Jupiter. But I'm really getting this sense of we're not. So I just saw the Seven of Swords in reverse and with the Three of Swords. And it's like we're not utilizing our Libra energy to the best of its abilities. And it's really causing us to feel this like hurt and this like guilt or something, right? And so, like I said, when you do your shadow work and you see where this is coming from and the wound, like the childhood wounds, again, I mean, so much of this is subconscious, and so much of it too, it could just be this instance where you have no idea how much it affected you until you do the shadow work, okay? So please just do that shadow work. And embrace, like I said, whatever, if there's a big change coming in the next couple weeks, like just know that it is for you to step into this, right? To feel your place in the universe and really rise, okay? Like also too, so we have that Aries full moon and we have our North Node in Aries collectively. And a North Node in Aries is charging forward, okay? So we're really all getting a push in some area of our life to charge forward. So like I said, pay attention to what your North Node is and really utilize that passion for whatever that is to drive you forward, okay? But yeah, embrace that some things need to come to an end for you to get to where you want to go. And we're all being told this, okay? That's the thing, is like all of us are repeating patterns that aren't working anymore. And maybe they never did work. We just had the illusion that they were working, right? And so all of that knowledge for you to unlock, to shift, is within you. And like I said, it's facing our shadow. We don't have to fear our shadow. The things that our shadow can offer us, if we embrace it, we will open up to also releasing anything that's holding us back from shining that inner light the way it's meant to be shown. And that's the biggest part about it, I think, because it's liberating to finally face it and to just, yes, to finally face it and then just charge forward, right? To make you feel alive. That's the thing, is like, I'm really getting to, it's funny because like, I think this popped out for a reason too, is like the biggest part for you Libras is that facing your shadow, like you get to that energy, right? That you need, reigniting that flame. Also, this is the wonderful gift of this Aries full moon too, is that because Aries is confident, charges forward, puts themselves first, we get a little taste of that energy, okay? And especially too, if you lack fire in your chart. If you're gonna set some full moon intentions, if you're releasing or wanting to, you know, accumulate something new, light some candles and really utilize that fire energy, okay? But the biggest thing for you, because Libras, I'm a Pisces, so I get this. You tend to put other people first, okay? And this is, again, the shadow side of it, the subconscious part of it is, and again, I'm a Pisces, we do this too, by doing that, you have the excuse to not do the work on yourself, right? So, well, I'm helping all these other people. I don't have time for myself, okay? So see how that is a form of self-sabotage, and really utilize these next couple weeks to not make that excuse, okay? And take care of yourself. Put yourself first, because when you empower yourself, you empower others, okay? And that's the biggest thing about it. But yeah, there's so much being unlocked when we can just face it and do it and get rid of these thoughts. So much of this is coming from your shadow side, okay? Empower yourself, Libras, and do the work, because it is worth it. And it's so worth it too with our relationships. That's what's lovely too. I do get this Libra season, even if something's being cleared from you, it's being cleared from you to open up even more harmonious partnerships and relationships, right? Whatever needs to be cleared, just let it be cleared, okay? All right, so let us see here. Libras for September 25th through October 1st, 2023. But yeah, it's definitely going to be cleared for you. And once it gets cleared, that's when you're really going to have that aha moment. So just hang on to that aha moment before it even comes. Like, just embrace, like, something needs to change in order for me to get to where, if you're doing the same thing every day, nothing's going to change, okay? So something has to change. Ooh, okay. Well, that's amazing. Interesting. All right. Well, you got that Five of Swords popping up again. Okay. So this is wonderful, because remember, I was just telling you that in order to, you can empower others by empowering yourself. Well, the energy coming in from last week into this week is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is literally about feeling empowered so you can help empower others. It's this generous, passionate, and optimistic energy, okay? And the court cards represent people. So either this is you, or there's somebody last week that you saw with this drive and passion that really ignited that passion in you, that drive for you. And again, Libras, I really feel like this is connected to your energy of justice and balance and fairness. Like, something really drove you to really push that energy forward. So if this isn't you, it's somebody else who has influenced you in your life. And that influence, I feel, is related to the Four of Coins energy. And the Four of Coins is all about, like, financial fairness, financial stability. I mean, if you can see, this person is hoarding these coins, right? And that's not the kind of energy that is aligned with Libras. Libras want fairness, equality, balance, right? So you're really contemplating your relationship with money. And because this is with your intimate partners, whether it be business or personal, this could be you contemplating your relationship with money in your relationships with other people, okay? But the most important relationship is your relationship, right? With yourself. So like I said, that shadow work can really unlock if there's any out of balance when it comes to your finances. Money is neutral. So like, you can be, put it on your vision board, like, I want to manifest this money. But if there's something in your subconscious that's preventing you from doing it, you're going to keep running into these roadblocks, okay? But you have to believe that the universe will provide, okay? And this direction could be shifting in where you're not seeing this Libra balance, like the scales aren't balanced, if you will. So that's interesting. But definitely pay attention to your relationship with yourself and finances. And like I said, that shadow work will unlock so much stuff. So very interesting. What else was I going to say? Oh, You Are a Badass at Making Money. That is a wonderful book that really helps you contemplate your relationship with money. And not only your relationship with money, but how your relationships reflect your relationship with money, right? So this can be too, again, Libras putting others first, giving to others first, and then you look and you don't have enough. I was going with it emotionally, right? Like, oh, well, I don't have enough time to work on myself because, I put all this time in other people. Well, the same thing can be with our financial situation too, right? Our financial relationship, okay? So you have to nurture that relationship just as much. And then next week's energy is the Five of Swords. So this is interesting because it popped up before. And like I said, in the next couple of weeks that this Aries full moon is indicating this. This is a power struggle, okay? This is clashing with somebody that it's a no-win situation, all right? So it's either like really just, you got to choose your battles wisely. And if it's a battle that's telling you, you know what, peace out, like that's kind of the energy that you're getting because that might be what you need to do. Interesting. Also might be connected to something from your childhood. Okay, so let's see what empowering question is going to help Libras, because this is what I love is you have the Queen of Wands coming in from last week, all right? And Queen of Wands has Aries and Pisces, okay? So it's the water and the fire blended, okay? And the power that water and fire have together. So really visualize this card and hang on to this because this is who, the empowerment you're meant to feel. This is the role you're stepping into, I really feel like. And that's why these clashes are coming, because you're starting to realize that this person is not vibing with certain situations in your life. So let's see, what empowering question is going to help keep Libras feeling empowered to choose their battles wisely and resolve any conflicts in their relationship with money. All right, Aries. Or not Aries, I'm sorry, Libras. I got Aries on my mind because, again, that Aries full moon energy is going to be really powerful, okay? So what are you trying to manifest? All right, well, that was a clear-cut, empowering question. So your question to ponder is, am I doing more of the things that keep me alive or more of the things that make me feel alive? What makes me feel alive? What makes you feel not only alive, but empowered, Libras? Well, that was a clear-cut one for you, okay? So empower yourself by pondering on this question while you're doing some shadow work and clear whatever energy this is. Just remember, Libras, if something's clearing from your life, it's meant to be cleared to open you up to where your North Node is taking you, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, comment, and share with other people you think it might resonate with. Also, subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so you do get notifications of when new videos pop up. As always, check out your sun, moon, and rising for a more in-depth look at the week ahead. And if there's a particular planet you need some clarity on, like I said for you Libras, I would really check your North Node and where Aries is in your chart, okay? And if you don't have that information, like I said, I always link Pam Gregory's free birth chart in every video description. So have a wonderful week, Libras. You got this, okay?